don't know, man.
Having sugar daddies around not sexy either. What's the difference?
To other women, do they see me with my kids? I'm taking care of my kids. It's attractive.
I was just about to say, no, not other, because black girls like that shit. Too.
No, they don't.
What?
No, they do not.
Nigga,
Like, what?
I got 4 kids and I be pulling black girls and they like
They
that
do
shit.
not
So
like
what are
that.
you talking about?
Like,
He's saying that black girls immediately judge you because you got too many kids.
They do.
No, they don't.
I don't think that either.
If you take care of them, yes, they do.
Well, they judge you if you don't take care of them.
No, let me get to James this point. Ooh, James kind of right. Damn.
No, they don't.
James be
take
my way
care
right
of them.
sometimes.
Because if you take care of them,
I see what you saying,
that's
James.
less money for them.
Exactly. Some of them are petty in that way. They don't like because they
I
think
get
you
it all
still
the
fucking
time.
your baby mama all that extra shit.
I pay
So they don't want to deal with a nigga that do got kids. So
I was
give
at
you
the
that.
store. I was
That's
at
not
the
all
store.
of them though.
I was telling this girl I got 4 kids. I take care of all of them. Oh, damn. Oh. When I go to the west side or other places, oh, you got 4 kids? I went to Chipotle in Sharon. Oh, you know what? Your kids can come with me.
The camera dead.
It is a difference.
Mm-hmm.
It's a
I mean, it's like one bar, so the minute we even get started, it's go dead and break us off.
Oh, fuck it, I'm on live.
Fuck.
We on live?
Yeah, I can send it.
We live already?
Yeah, I can download it.
We're live?
Yeah, we're live.
Yeah.
I was telling
Oh,
him
man.
to start
Since
the
you
camera.
like to be our get a woman's perspective,
You shut
Yeah.
up, nigga.
there's a special guest on the second episode of the Hit Show. That's right, the Hit Show.
There's no.
That's the name of the show. Is the Hit Show.
His show was the name?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Hit Show.
His show.
Hidden in
So
translation.
what are we hitting?
We hitting all topics.
We hit all
What
subjects.
are the topics we hitting?
That's why we call it the
Right
Hit
now, we talking about the
Baby
division,
daddies.
the division between black women and black men.
Show.
right
The
now.
division in the black community.
The division in black community. Well, black people don't have each other's backs. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, every other culture got each other's backs.
True.
You know,
Yep.
the Asians, they got each other.
Yep.
Right. But see,
Mexicans got each other.
Mhm.
Puerto Ricans got
But
each
see,
other.
the thing about
You
the
know what I'm
Asians-
saying? The
They
white
get
people,
petty.
the white people got each other's back.
Right.
Why is it only black people they ain't got each other's back?
Because the reason black folks don't have each other's back because black folks can't let petty squabbles go.
Yep.
That's not what it is.
Yeah, it is.
It
Every
is.
time.
They
it
want to be petty. They want to
it
be petty.
started
They want to be petty. That's
When
what
they
it
took
is.
the black man out of the household.
But
When
besides
that created the division between the black man and the black woman. They took the black man out the projects. Black men are not allowed in the projects. Black men are not allowed in the projects. They're not. Black men are not allowed in the projects. When black men go to the projects, we go at 10, 11, 12, 1 o'clock at night and leave in the morning because we are not allowed in the projects. Tell me I'm lying. You niggas know, y'all niggas all have project bras, and I had some too. We cannot go in the projects during the day. We go at night. So we are not allowed in the projects.
What are you
saying
talking
that?
about?
We're
What
not.
are you talking about, man?
Women that live in the projects cannot have a man there. Am I right or
No, I
wrong?
see what you're saying. They can have a nigga living there.
Exactly. That's why we always go at night.
Section 8
Yeah,
in the
nigga, what you mean?
Exactly.
They're in Section 8 in the projects. That's why.
Why? Why though? Why did they
What do you
start
mean?
that in the 70s and 80s?
No, you right.
They
Oh, okay, I
removed
see
the
what
black
your point.
man
Oh,
out of-
okay. Now
Exactly.
I'm rocking with you.
They
Okay.
removed the black
I see
man
what
out
you're
of
saying.
the project.
You're right.
Okay.
And
On a deeper
unfortunately-
level, you're right. That's what the point was.
And we
to get
have
the
to
ball
sneak
rolling
in
and
there.
get them in that mindset.
Exactly.
Of, nigga, you can't stay here.
Black
we
men
gonna
are
kick
not
you out
allowed
this
in the
bitch.
project.
Yeah.
We're not
All
allowed.
in the same token,
Niggas
I'ma
need
say
to be
this
accountable though.
right? All in the same token, niggas need to be accountable for
and
the
not
simple
have-
fact.
Yeah, exactly.
Motherfuckers is raising generation after generation after generation in the fucking projects on the goddamn system. So, the
That's how
generation,
it's- because the
let me
system-
Finish, let me finish. Hold on.
Go
Let
ahead.
me finish. But on the same token, what's happening is you institutionalizing these people where they thinking, well, we ain't got no money. We're gonna always be poor. I ain't got nowhere else to go, so I'm gonna make this home. Meanwhile, she's moving in her dope bed baby daddy. All right, mind you, this nigga got 10 G's, but won't move her raggedy ass out, cause
But he
won't
can't.
move.
He
won't.
can't.
No, he can.
With
It is
no
in his power
paycheck
to.
stub, where you gonna move it to?
That's true, but he can. Yeah, that's true.
With no paycheck stub, where you gonna move to?
Hell, I didn't move to a bunch of places without a
can't.
paycheck.
No, you
Yeah.
can't.
You
I
got
mean,
No, you
there's
cannot.
a will, there's a
No,
way,
you
man.
cannot.
But you're right though. That shit hard.
Unless she got good
Don't let
credit
that nigga have
and a
felonies.
job,
shit.
That 10 G's ain't shit in suburban neighborhood.
No, I ain't saying
Pay stubs look raw, and I can't get shit.
You gotta
with
have pay
fellas.
stub, man. Man, you gotta have credit.
You got pay stubs and W-2. If
I'm
you
saying
ain't got
it's
that 10 G's ain't
Or
shit.
your taxes, one or two. One of the three.
I don't know, because for years, I mean, shit,
No.
I lived without credits, shit, backgrounds, and everything.
But that's because you live probably with a private owner. We're talking about you talking about if I got 10 G's and my girl live in the projects, I don't have a paycheck stub. I can't go to the suburbs.
No, I ain't saying that there's just only 10 G's. I'm just saying these niggas walk around with 10 G's and they
But they don't have no job, no pay stub. You get 10 G's off the street, you ain't got no pay stub. Where you gonna
On
live?
the same token, it's possible. That's the whole
No, it's
thing.
not.
Everything is possible when
You
you
right.
got money in your pocket.
It's possible,
It's
but
it's
you're
possible.
gonna
It's
get
possible.
cash.
You're gonna get
cash.
yourself caught up without a
Right
pay
there with
stub.
enough cash.
No
you
pay
can get
stub.
it.
You can
Right.
get it. If you have enough cash,
You can get anything.
You can get
all
it.
right.
When you go to the suburbs from the project,
A
Unless-
racist motherfucker do not care if you come at
Exactly.
him with enough money. I ain't even gonna lie.
exactly,
Yeah.
Because money talks.
exactly, you're gonna get caught up. All this money, you ain't got no pay stub. Then guess what's gonna happen? You're gonna get caught up because where you get all this money from? The first thing the government said, how you get this place with no money?
Nigga, how they gonna do that?
You can't get a spot with no pay stub. You got 10 G's, you come from the hood.
Well, you might
in
in
Cleveland.
Cleveland.
I'm gonna say
I'm not talking about. I'm saying the
you
suburbs.
live in
The fuck?
Cleveland. When you live in
I said the
Cleveland.
suburbs. You said getting her out the hood.
No, I said out of the projects.
He said we're talking about the
What
projects.
part of
dude.
Cleveland you talking about where you don't need no pay stub to live somewhere?
Shit, all of Cleveland.
Shit.
Shit.
What do you mean?
It's gonna be hood.
It's gonna be hood.
I'm saying getting out the hood.
Yeah, he's talking about getting out of the hood.
Where you gonna go?
Shit, it's ways.
No,
here.
it's not. 2021. They do credit checks, all that. No. Where you
I'm
going?
gonna tell you this much, and
Unless
I
you
don't
put in
mean,
her name.
hold on, wait a minute. I'm gonna tell you this much, and I don't mean to be incriminating myself live on Facebook. But on the same token, me myself, I'm smart enough to make up fake W-2s, fake paycheck
Okay, but
stubs,
most
and all
niggas ain't
kinds
about
of
to
shit.
do all that shit.
But
Well,
on
you
the
gotta
same
take the
token,
necessary steps, and where there's a
But
will, there's a
you
way.
make a fake W-2,
You
it might,
making all that fake shit.
Listen,
They still know this.
it might get you in there, but guess what? It's
might
gonna
get
get
you
caught
in
up.
there.
It's gonna get caught up.
It's
The
gonna
government,
get caught up, man.
you cannot cheat the government. I don't care what nobody
At some point,
says.
you do gotta clean your money. That is.
Right.
No,
You gotta
I
clean
ain't
that.
saying, wait a minute,
At
whoa.
some
I ain't
point.
saying every move is gonna be dirty. But we live in a crooked ass world. And 9 times out of 10, when you live in a crooked ass world, you will never walk straight. And the motherfuckers that you're dealing with, he's not walking straight either. So on the same token, I know I done got places without background checks. I done got places where,
You
and mind
can.
you,
You can. Some places.
Some
And
places,
mind
you know how hard it is to get that though.
Yeah,
It has to be a private owner.
Yeah.
Literally, I'm self-employed.
Yep, it's hard.
Okay, you know what I'm saying? I have no pay stubs.
Mhm.
You understand what I'm saying? You know how hard it is
That shit is
since
hard.
I had to start all over again just to get my just to show proof of income
yeah.
to
I
get
mean,
a house.
And
Right.
be a
And
trap
you
nigga on
understand
top
what I'm
of it,
saying?
with felonies or something.
I ain't got nothing
A back-
on my nothing. On
She
my
trapping in Lake
They
County.
say,
I'm
yeah,
just
I
playing.
have
She ain't
nothing.
trapping.
You know, but
She
I
a
don't have
barber.
pay stubs.
Got her own business, everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
But the thing is, it didn't matter at the end of the day. They needed my W-2 or they needed my income tax, which I didn't have because I was divorced. You know, so I filed, jointly with my ex-husband. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't have nothing. You know, so it's just a matter of you got to show that proof of income.
Right.
Even though if you have cash, I had cash. You know, it didn't matter how
That's
much
gonna
cash
get you
I
in
had.
the door, maybe. Yeah.
It didn't matter how much cash I had. They need to show proof of
They ain't
income.
gonna give you shit.
Which
To be
means
in it-
you have
to
to
be
have
in
a
a good
valid.
area.
You have to have a valid pay stub, valid W-2, proof of income. In some places, you have to show at least 2 years of rental history.
I know.
So that 10 G's
I'm gonna say
in
this.
the hood is a lot of money, but other places that 10 G's ain't shit.
Nothing.
But I'm gonna say this much. I understand y'all points, and you're right. I didn't run into that shit until I moved into Lake
But see,
County.
I know I'm right.
When I lived
Because-
in Cleveland,
but it's
I
different out
ran
there.
into these
Yeah.
problems.
Around
Lake
Lake
County
County is different.
It's different.
It ain't
No, no, no.
Cleveland.
Right.
Okay, you know what I'm saying? In Cleveland, you get away with a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You can
Lake
pay.
County, you're not getting away with nothing.
But also, a lot of places you paying rent, that shit don't go on your credit report, your rental history. You know what I'm saying?
Unless you
That
get
shit
an
don't help
eviction.
you.
Unless you get an eviction.
That'll show up though.
The
That'll
eviction
show
is
up.
the only thing that will show up on you from a rental is when you get evicted.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
That's not good.
I would never get evicted ever, ever.
That ain't good.
Ever.
You don't want to get no eviction.
You don't want to get no eviction notice.
Now some places you can have 3-4 evictions and still get an apartment, but out here it ain't happening. It ain't happening. I ain't got none.
So to bring it back around, so it's hard for niggas then.
Well, it depends on which niggas you're talking about.
Right, but I ain't gonna say
It
that.
depends
I
on
see where you're
hold
going.
on,
Right, that's
hold
why
on.
they gotta fuck with the right niggas.
It depends on which niggas you're talking
Go
about.
ahead.
It depends on what type of niggas you're talking about. You get your niggas that work 9 to 5. You got your niggas that work 9 to 5 and hustle. You got some niggas that won't work a 9 to 5 because they feel like, you know, it's beneath them.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah,
it's just
the
being
pride.
honest. It's just being honest. Their pride.
They're pride. And they're lazy too. You got those lazy ones out there that don't want to even.
And I said that earlier.
Yeah,
The lazy ones are the ones that were raised by women. They ain't never had no man around. They never had no father figure, no brother, cousin, uncle.
No, I ain't gonna say
to make them a man. Wait a minute. Most dominant black men are not lazy. They're providers and protectors.
I'll give them that. And if you have a father that's that way and an alpha, the kid not gonna be that way more than likely. Or the father done got it set up to where the kid can live comfortably anyway, and that's how they get down south.
You know that. Your dad was very strong and dominant black man.
I'll give you that.
Raised 2 good black men. My grandfather raised me strong, dominant black men. But a lot of men don't have that. They don't see that. Only thing they see with their mama is niggas coming in, laying in the bed, eating shit up and leaving and not doing nothing. So they don't know nothing else.
That's true.
It is true.
Right.
And that's something we gotta fix in the black community.
But at the same token too, you can't say single moms is the cause of certain shit for the simple fact that
I'm not.
If you got
but,
a mama,
I'm a single mom.
You are.
If you are single, and I say this much,
and
but
there's
she's
no
a
way
single
I'll
mom.
raise my son to not know how to take care of his
but
shit.
at the same time, you were raised by a father and a mother.
Yeah,
you have both parents.
Yeah.
Right.
So you know the teaching. Some people only get one parent. A lot of our younger black men only get the woman. They don't get the man.
But whether it's a woman,
My granddad.
whether it's
your granddad was your daddy.
Pretty much. But I also have my mom. But a lot of black men don't get that man, that black man that they need, which either is their father, their brother, cousin, uncle. They don't have that black man dominance. They don't have that leadership.
Or if they do, they get it in the wrong
way.
Yeah.
And they join gangs and do dumb shit. But the real a lot of the younger black men, they don't get it because the women, once they kicked all the black men out the projects, the women, a lot of them say, "What? Fuck, I don't need no man. I don't need no man." And then you got a lot of our young black boys being raised by nothing but women and never been around a man. And a lot of them don't want to work, don't want to pay no bills, don't want to help the woman with kids, eat up everything in the goddamn house.
Really
don't.
That's wrong with all the 20-year-olds and down.
Exactly.
That whole generation.
They don't have no balls. They're not men.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
they have no
They think they can just live off a woman and not help.
Yeah, that's their whole mentality.
Exactly.
It's so fucked up, man. It's
none.
They have
no pride.
It's just
pride,
what?
They go to the gas station. This is the one that makes me so mad. When they at the gas station and the woman pay and pump her own gas. That pisses me off so much. How you gonna let her pump her own shit that she paid for in her car? Nigga, at least get out and pump the shit. I mean, goddamn. Be a man. Have some balls. Something. But that's the woman's fault. A lot of these young women, they never see no man, so they don't know. And then when a real man approaches them, they don't know what to do with them.
That's the problem that I'm having. Most bitches that don't know how to
they're
deal
not
with real
they're
men
not a man that got two balls.
Want to talk out the side of their neck to the real man, but at the same token, that fuck nigga, they treated him like a king. And then when they get mad, they realize he was a fucking prince. He was a fucking fraud. My fault. Let me rewind this back.
Go ahead. Rewind it back.
Some bitches out here they so used to the frogs, cause they kiss these frogs in the hope that they become prince. but the prince wasn't really shit in the first place. But the simple
He
fact
never
is,
developed.
the prince never had to grind and nothing. So they want this frog to be a damn prince, but he ain't gonna never be a prince
He
because
got
he's
in
a
his
frog.
DNA. Hey, what he just said, that boy's serious. Y'all need to listen, because that nigga just said something y'all need to listen to.
So now, us real man is dealing with the frog effect, the prince effect, because these chicks want us to be a prince, save them in armor and shit, but all the same token, you was fucking the frog and you was happy with that nigga. So, I'm just saying.
That's good analogy. Turning too many frogs into princes.
Right.
We're trying to turn frogs into princes.
We got to do better
in the princes, right?
in the black community. Yeah. What happened was all of our black leaders got locked up, or killed. A lot of our black leaders got killed and taken off TV. Okay, so now, niggas got killed. When you see you don't see dominant black men on TV anymore. When you see black men on TV, either they're a yes man, or when you see a black man on TV, he's being demasculated.
Larry Hoover was on some bullshit.
So, my black heroes, you don't see on TV. The strong dominant black men, they took that away from us. All the black shows that when I was growing up, Family Matters, A Different World, The Cosby Show, that lifted up black people, they took all that away from us. To where only time now you see black people on TV.
Then they made Bill Cosby a rapist.
And he never raped nobody. But see, the thing
Bill
is
Cosby
now
was just a player that got girls high.
And the thing is, back then it was a group thing.
They wanted to get high. They wanted to get high.
They wanted to get high and have sex with Bill Cosby.
Bill Cosby should be pissing me off.
I mean, say this much. What Bill Cosby did back then, we still do it in this generation now. Only thing was back then, and this is 40 years ago, how the hell do you get a man, put him on trial for some stuff 40 years ago?
And if he got you high, how you remember the shit? How the fuck you remember the goddamn shit? How you remember this nigga got you high? 40 years later? Come on, man. Come on, man. That's some bullshit. I don't give a damn. I still watch that guy. I love that show.
Man, that's like Bill Cosby, my nigga, man.
Bill, that nigga, man.
I'm trying not to talk about him.
Bill did a lot of good things for the black community. Bill gave us our template, our blueprint of the black man.
Having sex with him, and they knew what they was doing.
They wanted to have sex with Bill. Hey, I don't give a damn. Listen, I don't give a damn what nobody say. White women love black men, and goddamn it, Bill didn't rape nobody, didn't take advantage of nobody. He didn't. He did not take advantage of nobody.
The thing Bill did is with the same shit that we do.
He got caught up. That's what it is.
No, he was about to buy NBC. He was about to buy NBC.
He fucked up though in his little deposition.
He fucked up
because he was saying he gave them bitches the drugs without them knowing.
Because they were pressuring him.
I know, but that's not really what happened. Though.
No, it's not what happened. They was all getting high.
They all knew what the fuck they was doing.
They all knew.
They was all getting high.
They knew.
They knew what they signed up for.
They knew what the fuck they was going up there.
Listen, I done been young. I done been. Listen, I'm 36. I done been young before. I done been young before. We've all been young before. We've all did the group, whatever you do. We've all been young before. But the man didn't rape nobody. That's bullshit. He was doing other things for the black community into where he's
Bill Cosby was about to buy Viacom, nigga,
right.
NBC, nigga.
He's about to buy
He's about to buy all that shit and put all Bill Cosby type black power uplifting type shows on the fucking main networks, nigga. Bill Cosby was about to turn up on these
because they took all that from the 90s. They took all that shit away from us and gave us reality shows. The only time you see black men is if they arguing with a bitch or they kissing some nigga in the mouth. That's exactly why.
Yeah, that's exactly why.
Like that Flavor of
That's exactly why.
You had a good black guy.
You goddamn right. You had a role model.
You had a role model.
You had a role model for the black community.
Just messed up his whole character.
Exactly.
His whole character.
Hold on. He a rapist now.
He can't even come back, man.
Bill Cosby a rapist.
They took his little bill.
Yep, all that shit
I want to say this. Bill Cosby is not a rapist.
You know what I'm saying?
Now.
Yes, the fuck he is.
No, he's not.
In the
he
media,
didn't rape nobody. No, he's not a rapist. I would never say he's a rapist.
And you know what?
He is not a rapist. Okay, think about it. If it's 20 of us in the room and it's 10 men, 10 women, we all get high off the same shit, we all have sex, and then you say, oh, he raped me. How's that rape? It's all consensual, we all doing the same thing. 40 years later. That don't make sense. That don't make sense.
They ain't have enough strength and
That don't
back
make
come
sense.
out back then, nigga.
That makes sense.
He broke their spirit,
Man,
and they
come on,
didn't
man.
have enough
He ain't raping
I'ma
girls.
say-
heart to come out.
I'ma
There.
You cannot be a black man, especially back then, raping white women.
He had some power though.
No, he
But
didn't.
all in the same
Black
token,
men don't
this
have
is
no
the whole
power.
He
thing.
had that power.
Black men don't have no
Nobody
power.
Bill was that nigga.
Nobody got, this is the whole thing, nobody got raped. The same shit that went on back then is going on today. Motherfuckers have blunt berries, cokehead bitches, but whenever you got money and drugs, bitches is gonna follow.
That's why you don't mix money and drugs. You don't mix that shit.
But that's how they party when you rich.
That's why you don't mix it. Because what happens is, even if it's all consensual and you black and she white and she say he did something from the beginning of the time, goddamn it, you guilty.
I don't know.
Bullshit,
I'm
you
gonna
don't
say
know.
this much. I'm
Bullshit.
gonna say this much. If we was out kicking it,
You never
I'm
catch
gonna
me
say
getting
this.
high and fucking a white woman. You'll never catch me doing that shit. Fuck, I'm smarter than that. Never. You'll never catch me.
So
But then what's
Bill
the-
needs some accountability then.
No, I'm not saying accountability. Even though he's innocent in their eyes, he's wrong. No matter
but my
what.
thing is
He's always
wait a
gonna be
minute.
wrong. He's black.
Hold
Exactly.
on. A lot of this shit
He's
happened
always
at the
gonna be
play.
wrong. It
Wait a
don't
minute
even
though.
matter. At the end of the day, he's black.
Right.
And
But
they-
a lot
and they
of
are-
this, a lot of this shit was
Okay,
happening at the
I'm
Playboy
sorry.
Mansion, but nobody held motherfuckers.
Because he's white. He's white. He is a white privileged man, and he let his friends come over and fuck the baddest models, of course. But a
And
black
that's what was
man,
going down.
a black man that tried to take over NBC and had consensual sex with white women and other races. 40 years later, they want to say he raped me. No, we know the truth. Hugh Hefner did
We
the
know
same
the
thing.
truth.
He
We
did
know
the
the
same
truth.
thing. Hugh Hefner get praise for what he did.
I'm gonna say this much.
He
You
couldn't
never
get
did
his
the
thing.
same stuff.
Exactly. But
So
Bill
what, he's
Cosby's
white?
black.
He's white.
But I'm gonna say
Exactly.
this much. I'm about to say this much. Them hoes was getting down like 18 flats on the 18-wheeler.
You got that right getting down. You got that right.
But this brother sitting up in jail, just like R. Kelly with the brain.
That's different.
Hold on.
That's different. Hold on.
Way different.
Hold on.
R. Kelly's way
Hold on.
different.
That's different.
R. Kelly was
R.
more
Kelly
nasty.
nasty.
R.
I like R.
Kelly's
Kelly.
way different, man.
R. Kelly's a nasty nigga.
rapist.
R.
R.
Kelly's
Kelly's a rapist.
We
man.
said this earlier. We already
R.
discussed
R.
this.
Kelly
a whole rapist.
He's
Hold
a
on.
That
rapist.
nigga nasty, man.
R.
I
Kelly's
fuck with
a
his
rapist.
music.
Yeah,
That nigga a racist. That nigga a rapist.
That nigga makes some raw music.
He
That's
makes some
that
nasty
makes
music.
some raw ass
Don't be
music.
fucking lying.
God damn, that make some raw
I'm
music.
just about to make
But
some.
That 12
That
plays a
nigga
banger.
rapist.
That 12 plays a
Man, R.
banger.
Kelly's
Hold
a
on.
nigga.
That
I'm
nigga
just
That
gonna
nigga
put
a
down.
whole ass
Wait,
rapist.
I'm about to put down the
I can't
fact.
listen to
No,
him.
R. Kelly is on some mess.
He don't
No.
bullshit.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying he's right, but all in the same token,
They fabricated the story.
they fabricated
They
the
did.
story.
Oh, the
For
newer,
one,
shit. Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
believe that shit. They all was trying to get down with him and be on some. I don't think he was holding them against their will.
This is what I'm gonna tell you what happened. He was fucking with them hot ass them young ass hot ass girls.
No,
They
he's a
was having
pedophile, man.
No, we know he's
See, that's
a
why he don't
pedophile.
get a pass because Aaliyah and then peeing
No,
on the
no,
underage
no,
girl.
I
He's
ain't
done
saying-
after that.
He's
I
a
ain't saying
pedophile,
no.
man.
I ain't saying that the nigga is right. He's actually he was right and he was wrong. But on the same token, what's even more wrong is that they're holding him in jail for a crime, but they still haven't produced a victim. Where
That's true. This
they
newer
haven't
shit is
produced
weird.
Right. They
This
haven't
cult shit they're
produced
trying to get him on is kind of weird. This cult shit. I don't
right,
know
and
what
they
they're
still
trying to
haven't produced a victim. And all the ones that said they was victims, these bitches turned around in the same sentence and said that they went to R. Kelly, they stayed with R.
Because
Kelly.
they were so young. They were only like 14, 15. He manipulated them.
Wait, no. Wait a minute.
No.
The one, all them chicks
The
that
newer
was,
ones is a little bit older though, but they were young when they
They were
went to
young.
him. They were young.
They're
They was
still
like,
young, minded.
yeah, one of them was a
He-
singer and was like
like
17 kind of.
18,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
They're still young minded.
I don't know if
You
he
know what
fucked
I'm
with him
saying?
at that point,
You
but
understand what I'm saying?
no.
They're still
I
young-minded.
understand your point.
now they grown.
This is what, okay.
They're
you're
grown
bringing-
now.
More,
This
hold
is
on.
after the fact.
Hold on, let me finish. Morally, yes, the shit is wrong. But by states not, I'm gonna say this much: if they put statutories on, well, you ain't fucking until you 18 or you grown, a lot of that shit would have ended real quick. Period.
R. Kelly's a freak, man.
Right.
They don't.
I don't want to compare him to Bill.
You can't compare him to
Bill shit is fucked up.
Because they just messed that dude up.
But no, it's still a lopsided trial. However, they both were still in lopsided trials.
I see what you're saying as far as the trial, but R. Kelly shit coming in karma because he got away with that Aaliyah and that peeing on that girl shit.
Right. Which they should have locked him up for that, but y'all had to let him go because he had enough money to get let go.
That nigga music
But
that nigga was making him step in the name of love.
Right.
And shit.
Now,
That nigga was eating.
Now the nigga ran out of money and then y'all want to lock him up. That's my point right there. He ran out of money, now they want to lock him up.
He gotta pay all the people he didn't molested. Like, for real.
But hold on.
He's paying off their families, man. Did you see that mess?
Right, and the family
Did you
should
see
be
all that?
and the parents should be on trial.
The parents should be like, why would you
be on trial?
Like,
they
why
should
would
be
you
on
do
trial.
that to your child?
Nuts. That's crazy.
Why would you do that to your child?
Prostitution. They
I
pimping
would
their child
never
the fuck out.
do that.
Oh,
They
my
was
God.
pimping their kids out.
Human
I would
trafficking.
never ever do that to my
Nuts.
children.
Oh,
That's
Human
nuts.
trafficking.
damn.
That's
That's
nuts.
fucking crazy.
That's nuts.
They almost worse than R. Kelly.
No, they're just as bad as
They're just as
They
bad.
just as bad, but I want to say they ain't worse.
They
Because
worse
you
'cause
pimping your
that's your
fucking
child.
kids, nigga.
That's your child, man.
That shit is
That's
crazy.
your blood.
That's your blood. Your baby.
That's your blood.
seed.
right. And I'm gonna say this much: that Surviving R. Kelly, if you pull that shit up, you pull that shit up on Hulu or wherever you can get it from. If you pull that shit up, what you're gonna see is a bunch of bitches that's bitter about not getting paid. For one, every chick that was on there, he met me when I was 17. Guess what? The legal age in your state was 16. So you went there and you was fucking him and you knew that he was a grown ass man. Second of all,
Did their parents send them or did they go?
Some cases were different.
You know what I'm saying? Because some of them got sent low key.
Right. And some of them were sneaking out.
Yeah, some snuck out. Yeah.
And the ones that were sneaking out, I cannot feel sorry for because your hot ass knew that he was a pedophile.
They didn't care. They didn't care.
Exactly.
They didn't care.
They got that young brain though, so this is what it is.
I would never sleep with that nigga. He got what is it? Herpes.
Yeah. He got something with his freak ass. R. Kelly
He got herpes. There's no way.
And the thing is, it's like I'm watching this Surviving R. Kelly, and I'm listening to their stories, and every chick was over 14. But yet and still, they got him locked up for fucking a 14-year-old on an old-ass tape that somebody decided to throw out there because they ripped the nigga off.
He's continuously doing this mess. It's not stopping. You know what I'm saying? This dude has to be, what?
The nigga 50 years.
Yeah,
he's
in
in
the
50s.
50s.
He's in the 50s. Yeah, he's in the 50s.
And
I see what your point
you see
is
what
on
I'm
the
saying?
technicalities of this trial, because it don't make sense how they trying to lock him up on this particular thing. Like,
But you know what?
I'm saying? But
And
he
the
get
crazy
his
part-
karma. That's what the fuck he get.
Right.
Just like OJ killed them motherfuckers back in the day, and then he got his karma for going and robbing them motherfuckers and trying to get his memorabilia. That was his fucking karma, for real.
No, they set OJ up on that one.
They did, but that shit still was
His
karma.
boy
'cause
set him up
his
on that
energy
one.
went in there with that strap, and he was on some bullshit.
Right.
Nigga, so they got that nigga on that. He should have been smarter and rose above it. But
then to come to find out, his son was the one that did it. OJ didn't have the strength. The nigga had arthritis and what's his name? Ain't no way in the world he could have held that knife and killed both of them.
oh, you talking about Nicole and them?
Yeah, ain't no reason. They proved it. Like, ain't no way in the hell he could have did it.
Yeah, they said
But-
it was probably his son.
Yeah, his son was a chef.
He sent that shit in motion though.
Chop that.
Kill that bitch.
Right. Right. At the same token, this shit. If I was his son, I probably would have did the same thing. Like, wait a minute, you just fucking over my daddy. Got this drug addict over my little brothers and sisters. Fuck you, bitch. Bye.
That's too hot.
For real.
He got away with that shit though, but money talks. That nigga had Robert that shit.
But they did the same thing to Robert Urich. You know what I'm saying? Where we can't really prove that you killed the bitch, but we gonna break your ass. It's a few other people that they did shit to where, okay, you got enough money to make it out of this, but guess what? We're going to bring it around to a civil suit. Which a civil suit, if you win a criminal suit, a civil suit shouldn't even be able to be filed. Period.
But to your point, someone just said David Harmon and Nickelodeon executives got convicted of fucking with kids. Know what I'm saying? And no one is in prison yet.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So the complexion for the protection.
Did you guys hear the stuff that I just heard this, man? You know Chris Stokes?
Yep. The B2K wasn't it?
Yeah, B2K, Immature,
Yep.
all them.
Mm-hmm.
All them. Man, he just went to court.
Mm-hmm. Damn, I didn't even think about that shit.
Man, he didn't rape all those kids.
All them, yeah.
All those kids, man.
And he on trial now?
Yeah.
Damn. That's crazy.
I didn't even know.
I forgot about it. I remember Raz B was coming out saying that shit.
Yeah, remember Raz B back in the day with B2K?
Yeah. He was saying that shit.
But it had to start with Immature.
Mm-hmm.
The Immature was with him for the
longest. It's like, you understand? Once you get in that mode and a nigga see that's who you are, ain't no telling when you started that shit. So he started with them.
Yeah, he started with them. And he just progressed. Mm. You understand? People are sick.
Yeah. Right.
People are sick in the head, man. And it's like the more money you got, it's like what can I do now? I got
right.
Like,
they don't want to
help. What can I get away with now?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Like what can I get away with now?
They don't want to heal. They don't want to heal the world. They don't want to fix shit. They just want to fuck shit up and then get away with it. Right.
Exactly.
It's a power trip.
It's a power. Yeah, exactly.
But
that's what it is.
Everybody not the same, because some people get satisfaction of making the world around them better. Some people get satisfaction of making their internal world better. And some people ain't shit, and the way they feel better is by doing that ain't shit.
Right.
Yeah.
So it is what it is.
Yeah.
Close that door.
And then on the other hand, I mean, we need to harshen the punishment. Fuck it. We catch your ass fucking with a kid. Guess what? We're gonna make you a female, and then we're gonna make you a female, and when you heal up, we're gonna lock you in that pod. We're gonna lock you in that pod with them lifers. Yeah, I'm talking about Big Bill and all the rest of them. That's gonna take your ass. That'll end that shit real quick.
Yeah, but ain't no excuse for that shit. They all
None.
Crazy.
None. We gotta change it from pedophiles and stuff, man. We gotta lighten it up a little bit.
But you know what? I got a story for you.
Lighten this up a little bit.
I got a story for you, and this is really fucked up. And this is a true story. In Cleveland, some years back. All right. It was a drug addict. She had a daughter. All right. But she owed her dope man. Her daughter came up missing. Then all of a sudden they found her daughter chopped up in garbage bags. Now, mind you, at the time, Mayor Campbell was in office. All right. The whole community is crying out. All that is wrong. It shouldn't have happened. They done bought tombstones. They done propped this chick up. But at the end of the day, what happened was this chick was not only selling her child for drugs, she knew that she didn't pay the money. They was going to kill her child. She knew that they killed her child, but yet still this woman held a straight face the whole time. The whole time while the city's grieving with her and everything, she held a straight face the whole time knowing that she got a child killed. That's some fucked up shit within itself.
What? That sounds like she probably had a mental.
She had something wrong with her, man.
Yeah,
something was wrong with her, man.
Something definitely wrong with her.
That's not normal. That's not normal.
She had a mental.
That's not normal behavior. That's not normal at all, man.
Not to excuse.
No, nothing to excuse it, right?
Something had to be mentally wrong with her. Like seriously, something had to be really messed up with her for her to do that.
And this is real shit. You can look it up.
What about Shakira?
Shakira.
Wait a minute, it wasn't even Shakira.
The singer.
This was before Shakira.
What happened to Shakira?
I don't know.
Yeah.
This was
before Shakira.
I don't know who.
Where did that come from? Is that in the comment section?
That's in the comment section.
Oh,
I'm glad y'all brought that up, but y'all know what case I'm talking about.
I don't know. I'm ill-informed. I'm not sure.
Me either. I have no idea what happened to Shakira. Oh man.
This shit needs to stop. All this child molestation, all this shit
It's
needs
gotta
to
stop.
stop.
It's
All
gotta
this
stop. It's gotta
child
stop.
molestation,
all this mess.
all this crime
all this
on
crime,
black people, everything, all it needs to
it's all
stop.
gotta stop.
It needs to stop.
It's gotta
And the
stop.
thing
I'm so
is-
tired of it.
It's ridiculous. The stuff
I don't even watch the
we
news
see
anymore.
when we turn on the news channel.
I don't
It's-
even want to see
The reason why I don't watch the news
I
is
don't
there's
like
always
seeing
something
news.
negative on there.
That's what
The-
the news
the
is.
news-
It's all negative.
That's a good topic.
The
Let's
news-
get into the fucking
the
news.
The news.
And
The
The
spell.
news comes
is-
on
the
for an
news-
hour.
News is
the
a
news
whole.
It's negative.
The
It's a spell. That's what
It-
it is.
it's
The news,
negative.
As soon
all
as
they
you
wanna
click
give
it
us,
on,
all they
it's trying
wanna-
to
all
all
they
they
wanna
want to
do
fuck
is
your
show
energy
you
up.
The news
Yep,
come on
that's
at
it.
6.
That's all they want to do.
That's all they wanna
The
do.
They
news
ain't about
channels come
informing
on
you.
at 6
No.
o'clock.
It's not
It
even
goes
about
off
informing
at
you.
7.
They just want to give you all
You
the
get
bullshit.
15
all
minutes of
bullshit.
negativity
It's nothing good.
on the news.
Nothing good.
Nothing. It's
Nothing
all
good.
You
fair,
get
Nothing
10 minutes of
positive.
good, 15 minutes of
fair
negativity.
tactics and a fucking cat getting saved out the
That's all
street
it
for 2
is.
minutes.
Exactly.
Niggas back to fair tactics.
It-
and
it-
News
all
ain't
that.
shit.
Then there's a fire. Then there's all these
Oh,
police,
yeah.
all this negative stuff.
It's always a
It-
damn
it-
fire.
it-
I'm
it's
glad she brought that.
a
It's
fire.
always a goddamn fire.
a fire.
Always.
Why?
Especially in Cleveland.
Why?
Bad electrical.
Why?
Electrical. It's always a fire.
It's a fire.
So you tell me on the news
A
that's
house
what
burned
y'all
up.
cover every day is
A
a
house
fire?
burned up. A house burned up in Chris.
Because it can't give you the real news, because most people can't handle the real news.
No,
Most
they
people
can't.
handle
They
the
just
real
not gonna
news.
give you the
They don't
real.
want to give us
They don't
the
want to give you the
news.
real
They
shit.
want to brainwash us. That's what it is trying to brainwash us. It's
But
all,
then
it's
some-
all, it's all calculated.
It's all an illusion.
It's all calculated.
The
man.
media is all an
It's
illusion.
all calculated.
Exactly what it is.
But then
It's all
too,
calculated.
this is what
What
the
they
news do. The
I have no
news, they don't.
I have no idea. I have no clue what you just had in your hand.
I don't know what that goes. But it's all an illusion. The way the media spreads negativity more than it spreads positivity.
Right.
That's the issue. The media likes to spread. They give to us what they want to give to us, how they want to give it to us.
Right. They want to give you hopelessness
Just like with-
and despair.
Just like
that's
with
her
the,
name, Shakira Jones.
with the
No, it's another one before Shakira Jones. Yeah.
But-
Because
any of that.
yeah, it's another one before Shakira Jones, and it happened around, was that 90 something?
I feel like now
But
with
all
the
the same
podcasts
token-
and all the social media outlets, that the podcasts that are trying to spread knowledge and information like this one here, it's a new media. It's a new media outlet. It's a new media outlet.
Y'all heard that?
Right. Like, God damn it.
It's a new media outlet for positivity because the news only spreads negativity. So
That's
a podcast like this, you might not agree with what we say, especially me, because I don't give a shit what y'all think. I don't care because
The news
I
cares,
speak-
and that's
I speak-
bad.
I speak my mind. I speak the truth. I don't give a damn if you like it. If you don't, that's your problem. It's not my issue. But on this podcast,
Drunk ass, bro.
we're gonna speak the truth and positivity, and everything we say you're not gonna agree with because a lot of shit is the truth, and some people can't handle the damn truth.
Yeah.
And like we was talking about earlier,
I'm going to give you some true shit
he
right
said
now.
criticism and destructive criticism. It's a difference. Go ahead, Dave. Go ahead and bring it
I'm about
down.
to give you some real shit. James was talking about how the black community is. I'm going to tell you about the black community. Because
Why
you
do
know
we have
what?
to go back
Hold
here?
on.
That's
Hold on, let me
our
finish.
foundations are We're black.
Let me
I
finish.
understand that.
Let
we
me
black
talking to
community
more
is
than black
fucked
people.
up.
For real.
Hold on.
It's messed up.
Right. This is
I got no
messed up.
support from my black community. I got no support from you guys.
But
Okay, you understand? I ain't got no support from y'all. None. You know who I get my support from? Everybody else.
true that. That's where I make my money from. Trust me, because when black folks walk into my shop,
But
they say,
black
"Oh,
people-
it's too high."
I'm gonna disagree. I'm gonna disagree.
It's too
Hold
high.
on. I'm gonna disagree because black people, not all of them, but black people do support other black people.
Not all of them.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, not
Wait
all
a
of
minute.
them.
Wait, hold on.
Majority of them.
No, that's not true.
That's 10%.
That's not true.
It's a
That's not
10%.
true.
It's
That's not
10% that actually support the
When I go
community.
out of
The other
town,
90
listen.
support. The other 99% is supporting the Chinese. They supporting motherfucking Nike. They
Why?
supporting Gucci.
Why is
they supporting
that?
everybody else.
Why is that?
Their fucking neighborhood.
Why is that? Because of the customer service, the way they're treated,
No,
when they
what?
spend their money. Yeah,
No.
wait a minute. Let me
No,
finish.
no,
Yes, it
no,
does.
no,
When you
no,
go
no,
to
no.
Chinese, when you go to white people, when you go to
When you
Asian,
go to
Japanese, the reason when you spend your money with them is because the way they treat you when you spend your money. That's why. A lot of times when you go to black communities,
That's not
they,
even true.
well, it is true.
No, it's not.
Are you gonna spend your money with somebody who treats you like shit?
They do
No.
that.
China.
Wait a minute.
Chinese do.
No, they don't.
They
They
do
do.
that.
They're always rude.
Go to Chinese
Don't
restaurants.
get your
They're
nails
always
done. They
rude,
talk
man.
about you and all
They're
that
always
shit.
rude.
But you can't.
They're
I'm
always
saying.
You walk in
They're
every
always
store.
rude. They're always talking some different language and they're always rude,
Them
man.
niggas be rude.
Ooh, what are
So
you
it ain't
talking
just
about?
black people, nigga.
Black
It's
folks
every
don't talk
mother.
shit about everybody
They
else.
be rude too.
Yeah, they do, but I'm
They be
saying
rude
that's
too.
not exclusive to black people,
You
and that's
can't
what
say
our
that.
problem is.
You can't say
I saw
that.
somebody posted some shit last week, like I try to spend money with black people, blah blah blah, as a black woman, blah blah blah. Man, shut the fuck up. Cause when you go to McDonald's and all this other shit, they literally spitting in your fucking food. This is owned by white people. Shut the fuck up with that.
Shit,
When I go to
spitting
black
in your food.
businesses, I get poor services. When you go to any fucking business with bad leadership or bad, it don't matter about
Bad
a fucking
service.
color. You're gonna get bad service.
Walmart.
So shut
We're
the
gonna talk about
fuck
that.
up
I'm
with
glad
that
he brought
black
that up.
business shit up.
I'm glad he brought that up.
Everybody does
Hell,
bad business.
McDonald's.
Everybody does
I'm
good
glad he
business.
brought that up because I love Walmart. As much as I love Walmart, god damn it, the one here in Minter, y'all got the dumbest motherfuckers, broads, working customer service, bitch don't know nothing. But he's absolutely right.
Minter's on some shit.
The one here in Minter, y'all know
Minter's
which one I'm talking about, the
terrible.
one on Minter Avenue.
Minter's
Oh
terrible.
my god, they
Minter's
put the
terrible.
slowest bitch in customer
Minter's
service.
terrible. Minter.
I don't know what's wrong with them.
They need clothes.
Hooked on
They
phonics didn't work. None of that shit goddamn worked. But I'm tired of going
They
there
need clothes,
and
man.
standing in
Right.
customer service
They need
for an
clothes.
hour.
That Walmart and Minter need clothes.
They need to close that
They
shit.
need clothing.
Nah.
At least the people running customer service need to have a diploma or something, man. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you got the basics like McDonald's when you tell a motherfucker, look, I want a number 6. They say, oh, do you want anything else? Yes, put some ketchup in the back. What the fuck?
Why you
is
gotta
that
ask for ketchup?
But look at
Because
this,
of the
though.
economy.
But back
Hold
to-
on.
But
Because
hold
of the
on. But let me
economy.
make my point real
Hold
quick.
on.
When McDonald's fuck up on your order, you go on there and rant about McDonald's. You don't say I shopped at McDonald's, which is ran by Ray McFucking Donald and his family, whoever owned it, some white people, and talk about white people did bad business with me.
Yeah,
I'm talking
exactly
black
right.
people. Y'all, when a black person do something, y'all go on that bitch and
And
you gotta
bash
be about
the
black,
fuck
black,
out of
black,
them.
black.
The
Shut
bash
the
the
fuck
fuck out of them. Bash them. You bash them.
I'm tired of that shit.
Exactly
Bash
right.
'em. Just
You're
bash
exactly
'em.
right.
Just bash 'em.
Exactly right. Black people, we need to stop it. And what did I say on earlier? If you guys look at the video earlier that's on Darius' page, I said on this show we do not bash black men. We don't bash black women. This show we don't bash anybody. I'm not bashing anybody. We're gonna speak the facts. We're not bashing anybody.
Hey,
And I said that earlier.
Might
But
hit
you know
you
what?
up, but that's it. We gonna
but you
give
know
you a
what
couple
though?
hits.
I'm gonna tell you this much. I will bash racists. Y'all the dumbest.
You goddamn
motherfuckers
right.
on- Y'all the dumbest motherfuckers on the planet.
Fucking
you know
right.
why?
Fuck them. Tell them, Dave.
I'm gonna tell you why y'all the dumbest motherfuckers on the planet. For the simple fact is, you will create events to attack American citizens. That motherfucker Oklahoma bombing, and there's been a few other things that you motherfuckers did on American soil.
Exactly.
And the government that allowed y'all to do it, and y'all knew y'all was doing it, so fuck them too. President Trump can eat a dick, and all his little racist friends
All the
can eat
presidents
dicks.
can eat a dick.
I ain't gonna say all of them and shit. I give Bill his props, but it was some fucked up shit that you did too, Bill. With you allowed all them motherfuckers to build prisons up under your administration, and them prisons was basically in my backyard. Fuck you too.
The lower income black community. Yep.
For real.
But what I will say off what you said with Trump, I know you ain't gonna like this, but I'll be honest with you. At least Trump listened to Kanye and Steve Harvey when he had the meeting with them. At least he listened. I'm gonna be honest. At least he listened.
He didn't
Hold on.
listen.
At least, yeah, he did.
He didn't
At least he
listen.
listened because them two, Kanye and Steve Harvey, had sense enough to say, let's go talk to him. Did anybody else go?
No.
Okay, who got the power? White people. Who got the money? White people.
But
If
that's
they,
all
wait,
bitch.
if they got the money and the power, still,
Black folks need to stop believing that too. That white folks have all the power.
They do.
Right.
That's
The
true.
simple
He
fact
right.
they have the money and the
No,
power.
they don't. They got the
control
money. They got the
everything.
money. They do.
They
But
control
money
everything.
ain't shit because money don't matter no more.
It does matter. They
No,
control
what
everything.
drives the money is the creativity and the fucking culture.
White people
We
control
got
everything.
that.
We don't control shit.
No, we control how
We don't
what
control
people's
nothing.
opinions is.
Right
Nigga,
now,
that's the fuck we do.
right now, I'm gonna say right now, if every black man and black
Whatever
woman
we
in
decide to do,
America,
that's what the whole world
if
gonna
we
decide
stop
to do,
going
nigga.
if we stop going to work and stop buying shit, the economy will instantly crash.
But you said that. Wait a minute. You said if every black man and black woman, black men and black women are not unified.
Whether they unified
Wait a
or
minute.
not.
Well,
Every
no.
black person
But
stop
wait
going
a
to the
minute.
malls,
But listen.
stop spending money, stop
You said if
financing
every
shit.
black person.
Like I said, every
It's not
black
gonna
person.
happen. I'm gonna tell you what. Black men and black women
I said
are
if.
not, and that's the biggest.
I said the word if.
They're not
If
unified.
it was a fifth, we all be drunk, but I said the word if.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest. Y'all gonna be pissed. But listen, black men and black women
no, I
are
didn't say
not.
we unified. I just said if. The word
And that's a
if.
big if, because they're not unified.
Not unified.
They're not unified.
Yeah.
A black man and a black woman is not unified.
Not you.
A black man or black woman can go get a different race and be unified. Black man and black woman are not unified.
I don't know. I have a problem with all of men.
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna be honest. Okay, well he said he has a problem with American women. The reason why,
Whether
the
they're
reason
white,
why,
black, Spanish, whatever.
and the
For
reason
some
why,
reason,
okay,
I get some form of bullshit.
because they're not submissive, and the reason why they're not submissive, because this is in Bible times. This is 2021. You cannot expect something from somebody that was created 300 years ago, and this is a different day. So people are not gonna react and be the same type of person you want them to be back then.
And you know what? That's true.
That's
but
another
at
issue.
the same token, bitches will tell you that they Christian, but ask them about the Book of Genesis.
It doesn't matter what people say. Hold
I'm
on.
just saying.
But wait a minute.
Ask them about the Book of Genesis.
It don't matter, because the thing is, somebody can tell you anything they want. My mom always taught me, actions speak louder than words. Somebody can tell you, especially women. Y'all gonna be mad. Wait a minute. They're gonna tell you what they want to tell you. They're gonna tell you what they want to tell you. Actions speak louder than words.
I'm gonna say this much: most women won't worry, or they know what's in the Book of Genesis. They know which role the man play. They know which role the woman play. But don't tell me you go to church every Sunday and I asked you about what's in the Book of Genesis and you roll around it instead of telling me the truth. Because most motherfuckers will go to the church, pick what they want to pick out of the Bible.
And that's what I said earlier in the last episode.
That's what they
With
do.
a lot of Christians,
That's what they do.
they pick and choose what they want to do out of the Bible.
Yeah, that's
Instead of
what they
reading
do.
that bitch
And,
for what it is.
and listen,
They
I'm,
nitpick that motherfucker.
y'all live. Listen,
And
y'all
they
live.
make it for their own cup of
What-
tea.
exactly.
You know what
But
I'm saying?
like I was saying
Y'all
earlier,
like-
that's what Christianity is designed to do for, especially if you're reading further into the New Testament. All you gotta do is ask for forgiveness and you Gucci.
No, that's not
Nigga.
true.
Yes, huh?
No.
You basically
That
gotta
is
accept
true.
God as your savior.
It has to be
You
pure
gotta
in your
accept
heart.
Jesus as your
You
savior.
cannot ask for forgiveness
Yes,
if
you
you're full of
can,
shit.
nigga.
No, you cannot.
You can just ask for
No, you
forgiveness
cannot.
and forgive.
If you don't have
You just
it
can't
in
do
your
it
heart,
no more.
No.
No, you gotta have it.
You gotta have it
I
in
mean,
your heart.
You gotta be
yeah, that's true.
sincere.
It has to
It
be
has to be
pure.
pure.
It has to be
Sincere.
pure.
No.
You gotta
But
be
I'm
sincere.
saying the thought of that, no religion has that easy of an access for you to just
It's not easy.
get over on
It's
some
never
sin.
easy.
Man and woman make it easy. If you read the Bible, it has to be pure in your heart.
It's gotta be in
That's
your
why
If
heart.
it's not,
I know,
if
but I'm
you
saying,
try to
you can literally kill a nigga and be pure in your heart and ask for forgiveness and be forgiven.
only if you sincerely.
And I'm not saying
It's
nothing
not
wrong with
really
that.
remorse.
I know, I ain't nothing wrong with that.
You
I'm
really want
saying
that, you like forgiveness.
that's real shit. That's why I'm
You
saying
would never do it
Christianity.
again.
And that's why Christianity
You
spread
would
it
never-
and was
you
so
would never
popular.
do it again though.
I know.
But see, the
that's
reason
some
why
real shit,
Christianity
you know what I'm
spread it a lot is because people pick and choose what
It's
they
because
how
it's
they
the
want to
easiest
live.
religion, I'm telling
It's
you.
the easiest one to manipulate.
That's
why.
But it's the easiest for you to just be free because you can ask for forgiveness, my nigga. Is what I'm saying.
But see, the problem is people think you just ask forgiveness.
You can't do
and be
that,
forgiven.
Though.
It has to be pure in your heart.
No, I'm saying, but you gotta think about how
humans. Forgiveness. So they say, God, forgive me for this.
What y'all saying is real shit. I'm saying, think how humans is. Humans is fickle. They don't think like that.
If it's not in your heart, then you're not gonna be.
But my point is, I'm not saying you're getting forgiven. That's not my point. I'm saying
when you're seriously sincere and you seriously apologize, then that's when it's true.
No, I'm saying I'm with it. I'm saying my point is humans know that they could go to the Bible and ask for forgiveness, and that's what they're gonna get is forgive. I'm not saying that particular human is
that's a
really
wrong
means
mindset.
it. I'm not saying that he means it. I'm just saying that they have that ability to go to that text and do that. That's why it's so wrong.
But if you think that's all you have to do.
No, I'm saying that's my point. That's why it's wrong. I'm not saying that they mean it.
If they think that's all they have to do, they're wrong because you have to.
No, that ain't all you have to do.
You actually have to be pure and actually be sorry about it.
And some niggas think they are though.
And they're wrong.
That's true. That's a matter of opinion. That's what I'm saying. In his mind, like, damn, I'll just kill this nigga.
You just can't
let
do
me go to the
a bunch of dumb shit saying, hey, I'm sorry.
Niggas is really retarded.
If you're not sincere about it, then you're not going to be forgiven.
But to make my point, the fact that that's allowed in that text and gives a nigga that out is my point of why Christianity is raw and spread so fast.
That is...
No other religion is that to where you can get off on some shit like that.
You're not getting off. Because what happened is...
No, you're not. No, I'm saying, but the nigga who think he getting off, You
know why? Because the preacher, the messenger who's preaching that message, don't let them know if you're not truly sincere about that, you're not going to be forgiven.
Yeah.
That's why it's the messenger. You can't just fuck up a whole bunch of shit and say, hey, I'm sorry, and then you're forgiven. No.
We know this.
The messenger, which is the voice of God.
Yeah, we know.
Which is the preacher.
You preaching right now, my nigga.
Well, you must forget who I was raised by.
He preaching
right now.
Y'all must forget who I was raised by.
Your granddad.
Right.
So if you're not truly sorry about what you did, and truly sincere, then when you try to ask God forgiveness, He's not going to listen to it.
No, you're right. No, and I hear you. But I'm saying
the problem with Christianity is people think they can just pick and choose what they want. And I know a lot of Christians.
They could have misconstrued the words and then twist the words and then all this stuff. But no, at the end of the day, this is what it says. This is what we have to live by.
You have to have some morals and some type of sincerity.
You know, no sin is greater than another.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It's just.
But see, a lot of Christians.
Like y'all said, you got to be in your heart.
You got to do it in your heart.
But see, a lot of Christians, what they do, a lot of these Christians.
They misconstrue the words.
What you said, a lot of Christians, no sin is greater than the other. A lot of these Christians pick and choose which sin is greater than the other.
Yep.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
I'm glad you said that because, like, old girl was sitting here earlier and she said, I don't judge people. And I said, well, technically,
you do.
We all judge people. Just because you say you don't judge people. If I walk by you and I look like a fool, you might not say it. You're going to be like, in your mind, you're like, that nigga's a damn fool.
Yeah.
That's judging. Just because you don't say it out loud, you're still judging people.
Yeah.
Exactly. You're still judging people.
It's still in your mind.
Even though we're not supposed to judge one another, you can't go through life without judging people. Because when you come across somebody, you have to judge them. Depending on how you deal with them.
Yeah, true.
You know, I have to judge you if I allow you in my home, allow you around my kids.
Yeah,
I have to judge you. Exactly, you have to judge
them to a extent.
But we're not supposed to.
No.
When certain circumstances, you have to judge people.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? But you have to. You have to judge people.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
But you don't.
It ain't even about having to
it's
judge
about
people.
judging
That's
them.
human instinct, I think.
It's about judging them
even
correctly and
judging is
fairly.
almost an animalistic, mammal instinct. For real. You judge everything judges. So that's it. You know what I'm saying? You have to judge to make a good analytical fucking decision sometimes. And really, ain't nothing wrong with judging. Are you expressing the judgment in a mean way to the person, or are you keeping it to your thoughts? And that's where people get judgmental and coming in and bringing it out and talking too much, and you know what I'm saying? So.
But see, my biggest thing is with a lot of the Christians, a lot of the Christian people that go to church every Sunday, they like to judge people in a negative way. And I was raised in the church, so I've seen people that's in the church that have been there 30, 40 years judge people, and then those people don't even come back to the church, and they push them away from it. So just because you go to church every Sunday and when the music come on, you dance and you do cart flips all down the aisle, doesn't give you a right to judge somebody who doesn't.
I see it as we're all sinners.
Exactly. We are all sinners. None of us are perfect. If we were perfect, we wouldn't be on this earth. If we were perfect, we wouldn't be here right now. We'd already be in heaven.
Man. None of us
We'd already be gone.
We all have our faults.
Exactly.
We all have our faults. So I don't see how, everybody in the church, they want to sit here and judge you.
Right.
But at the same time, they have their own demons. They all have their own
We all
demons.
do. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
We all
They're
do.
all they're in the closet, whatever.
Exactly.
It is,
whatever it is.
If mine comes out of the closet, then fine, so be it. But at the end of the day, we all have our own demons.
No
Exactly.
sin is greater than others.
And I'm glad you said that.
We all have to sit there and repent at the end of the day.
And I'm glad you said that because a lot of people judge people that are homosexual and they judge them and say, well, they're wrong for that. No sin is greater than another. So just because somebody is homosexual, you might be a liar or a cheater. In God's eyes, it's all the same. So stop judging people because of whoever they are. That's God's decision. That's not our decision. Yep. And a lot of people need to stop that because you run away a lot of people from the church. And the church, for a lot of us, is our foundation for a lot of us. That's where I grew up. That's where I learned how to play instruments. That's where I learned that's where I grew up at, is the church. So stop judging people because we're not the ones to judge people. Because when all of us have a day where it's time for us to go. When we have one person that's going to judge us. And that's not none of us on this earth. So we need to stop judging people for who they are on this earth. That's God's decision. That's not our decision at all. And that's wrong to judge people.
To the point of not letting people be who they are if it's making them happy or it's not affecting you. And that's not what the fuck motherfuckers be doing. Like, y'all go out y'all way to search for shit, act like it's bothering y'all, and that shit don't be bothering y'all for real. Y'all just want to have something to talk about, something to keep y'all selves entertained. So stop letting that shit get y'all out y'all element. If y'all ain't fucking with it, don't fuck with it. Like the Lil Nas X shit. We gotta talk about the Lil Nas X shit. Why people so bothered by that? What y'all niggas over there?
Well, the thing is with Lil Nas,
niggas just need to mind their fucking business. If you don't like his music, if that's not your type of music,
right?
Or,
well, see, the thing is, I like the Old Town Road. It was very catchy. I like the song, but see, this the I like the song. I like the song. It was catchy.
I like the song. It was catchy at first, and then I.
But see, this is the thing with Lil Nas X. This is the thing with him.
Old Town Road got old quick.
The satanic symbolism. And him being a homosexual.
Yes.
A lot of people perceive it as.
That's what the video is. It's him coming like out.
I never saw the video.
I ain't seen it either. Listen, people have talked about it so much. I literally know what the video is about.
But see, the thing is,
I know what it's about. Just all people talking
if the
about
man,
it.
If the man wants to be a homosexual, at least he's coming out the closet and saying, "Hey, this is what I want to be." But he's mixing the homosexuality with the devilistic
But let me tell you what he did though. But James, before you go in, you see the video? So this is what he did.
I literally
ain't heard no lyrics. I don't even know what the song's about. But I saw people talking about it, though.
All I know is the lyrics.
Okay, so the song is about, in the video is about him coming out the closet and being comfortable with being gay, right? But at the same, there ain't nothing wrong with that. But this what he did. He took the flack that people condemned him for being gay and going to hell, and that nigga went to hell in his video. So he's like, y'all saying I'm going to hell, I'm about to go to hell. So that's what that shit is. And to be honest, I ain't mad at the nigga. Am I gonna watch the shit? No. Am I gonna share the shit? No. Am I gonna talk about the shit? No. Do I see what the fuck he on? I get it. Is he getting publicity? Yeah. Was it a good fucking business move? Yeah. So I don't pay attention to that shit. I don't share it. This is my first time even saying a nigga name really, I think, about the shit. So
there it is.
I see what he on.
But the thing is with Lil Nas X, a lot of people it rubbed him the wrong way. It did.
He ain't giving that shit up.
It rubbed you the wrong way. But see, this is the thing. This is the thing about it, and I'll be honest. I don't agree.
Let's get it clear, nigga.
I don't agree with everything he does, but at least he's admitting who he is.
Yeah.
He's not hiding who he is, who he wants to be. Okay? And none of us are perfect. So if the man wants to, if he wants to come out the closet and be himself, at least he's not trying to hide and be somebody else. At least he's man enough to be who he wants to be, though. Because he's not hiding behind anything. Now, most people, especially Christians, are not liking him being homosexual and liking him being satanic.
But that's where it play on them having that feeling coming in with the video. That's why he did the video that way. He's like, y'all think I'm going to hell. Y'all talking all this shit about me going to hell. Nigga, I'm going to hell in the video then. How about that?
The thing is...
Which is okay. I'm
not
not going to share it. I ain't going to watch the shit.
The thing is, it's not our decision to say if he gets into heaven or hell. It's God's decision. So, if he's implementing that in his video that I'm going to heaven...
That's true. He putting that shit on himself.
Right.
Yeah,
that's God's decision.
Don't be speaking that devil shit on yourself.
That's God's decision if he goes to heaven or hell.
He probably don't even believe
We can't judge that if he goes to heaven or hell. We can't judge that. I don't agree with everything he do because I don't agree with the shit, but damn it, when he passed away, that's God's decision where he goes, not mine. That's just how it is. I don't agree with a lot of shit I see on the internet, but damn it, I'm not the person who say you go to heaven or hell.
Well, the thing is, you gotta see his perspective and just end it at that. Like, don't debate, don't fucking
and
argue.
And at least he's being himself.
Yeah, that's all.
He's not trying to be somebody else.
If you into that shit, then go watch it, go look at it. If not into that shit, ignore it.
He's honest with himself, and he said, "Hey, this is who I am, accept it or not." Simple and plain. You gotta respect that.
Yeah, I think niggas got.
I respect that about him. The man is being, this is who I am. This is how I'm gonna be. He's not trying to hide behind something else and be something else. At least he's out there because there's a lot of you rappers out there that's really like that and try to be something else.
That's true. But the thing is with him, like, niggas know what he on. Like, he just did a fucking post with boobs. Like, he had plastic surgery.
Exactly.
Like,
and
know this nigga trolling.
When
he come out saying, I got Satan shoes, I got all this shit, like, why are y'all getting so bothered by it?
He's comfortable being himself. He doesn't care what
but no, he be trolling because he know niggas is going to get bothered by that, and that's going to bring him attention, which is going to bring him money.
That's on the people that are bothered. If you're really bothered by that, don't like, comment, or share it.
Exactly. Niggas love to pay attention to shit they bothered to.
Me, I don't. If I'm bothered by something, I don't pay no attention. If I'm bothered by something, I don't pay the shit no attention.
I don't
either.
I go find something that's gonna make me unbothered. Yeah. But that's not how humans operate. They love drama.
No, I hate drama.
Not me.
I hate drama. But humans love drama though.
Drama.
Unless you got something going on in your life. If you don't got nothing going on in your life, drama is something that's going on in your life.
No,
but see, the thing is,
but you got something going on in your life.
The thing
you got
is,
shit to do. You got a girlfriend. You got a business to run. You got shit to do.
But see,
some people don't be having shit to do, so they
and
drama
that comes
is their shit to do.
If you're a dramatic person,
I don't either. But some people don't have shit to do.
You know
and
why?
The drama
Wait
be
a
their
minute.
shit to do. You see
Because
what I'm saying? Like, it give them something to do.
If you only have
The drama give them something to do.
If you only have dramatic shit to do in your life, meaning that if you're a dramatic, but if you're a dramatic person,
there's no way I could live on drama.
If you're a dramatic person, that means you're in somebody else's business all the time.
All the time.
What that
you're
means
in everybody's
is,
business all the time.
what that means is,
it's just not
you
yours.
have
it's yours and everybody else's.
Exactly, but you have a level of certain insecurity because you don't have your own. You don't have your own shit. You're always in somebody else's shit. Mm-hmm. You have a level of insecurity. That's what that is.
Yeah, basically.
If you have a level of drama, I'm the type of person, I don't like drama. I'm private and quiet.
I
don't like drama. I like to have fun.
My anxiety goes up.
Fucked up.
I don't like that drama shit.
I want to knock a nigga out and get it over with. That's why I don't like drama. If you got drama with me, we just gonna have to squabble and get it over with.
There's no way I could deal with drama on top
of
my ADD.
A lot of people have drama because the reason why a lot of people like drama is from also lack of attention.
Yeah, that's what my point was. They don't be
having
shit to do.
Everybody's different.
I don't need something to do.
I don't like attention.
I'm fine being to myself.
Whenever you want to sell something that's really big, if you create controversy and drama around it, it will sell.
It's literally gonna sell.
It will sell.
It literally will sell. And that's why Nas X mad because Nike halted the sale of them damn shoes. So he mad now because his little troll ain't working.
But you know what? For him and the people that support him, when he do come out with a new mixtape or album, that shit is gonna skyrocket.
Yeah, it's gonna go. He's
smart. He's literally very smart.
He's like Kanye Jr. with the
controversy. He ain't in Kanye.
No, that's why I said Jr. Ain't nobody.
He ain't nowhere near Kanye.
No.
Kanye's crazy.
Hold on.
Some boobs.
Hold on.
Wait a
minute.
He's a genius.
Hold on. Kanye's not crazy.
He's a genius.
No.
Kanye is a visionary. He's not crazy.
No. But visionaries are crazy.
At the same
I'm
time.
a visionary.
No. He's
I see
crazy
things
and he's
before it
smart at
happens.
the same time.
It's a visionary.
No, he's
not crazy.
That
he's
nigga
crazy.
crazy.
Smart and
That's
he's
God's
crazy.
gift.
No, he's
if God
crazy
showed
and
you
smart
something before he showed somebody else, that's a visionary.
That is true.
That's not crazy. I see things before it happens because I'm a visionary.
Yeah. But he's crazy though.
He's crazy.
He's not crazy.
You allowed to be? Ain't nothing wrong with being crazy.
Yes, he is.
I'm crazy.
Kanye married Kardashian. They're crazy.
I would have married her too.
No.
Hell no.
She's like
queen
of the
You
damn.
can find people just like her though.
No,
they got money too.
Right now in a heartbeat. I'd sign my name right now.
No, I'm not married
In a
no
heartbeat.
Kardashian.
In a heartbeat.
I'm not married no
I've
Kardashian.
been married.
Any girl
I've been married
I'm
before.
not
I'll
married
sign in
no
a
Kardashian,
heartbeat.
man.
Right. Yeah, you're right about that. Stay away from them Kardashians.
I'll sign in a
You're
heartbeat.
selling your soul.
No, you're not.
The
I'll
daddy
sign in a
selling your
heartbeat.
soul.
You are.
You're
They're
selling
toxic.
your soul,
They're just
dude.
toxic.
You're
That's
not
toxic. No, the
Yes,
family's
it is.
toxic.
Wait a
That's the whole
minute.
reality.
Hold on.
Toxic.
Wait a
You're
minute.
toxic. You're
Wait a
selling
minute.
your soul,
Okay,
man.
hold on.
You're
Wait
selling
a
your
minute.
soul.
You know why black people say that, right? Because the Kardashians' skin color looks like.
No, they ain't.
Well,
It has nothing to do with
I was the first
No.
nigga to give Kim her props.
It has
I
nothing
fucks
to
with
do
Kim.
I'm breaking it down.
Reason
Wait a
why.
minute.
No.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
No, I ain't got shit to do with that. Them hoes toxic. All of
Wait
them.
a
The whole
minute.
family
Wait a
toxic.
minute.
You know,
Wait a
they're
minute.
toxic.
When black women go after black men that are rich and wealthy, they get praised. When the Kardashians do it, oh fuck them hoes, them bras ain't shit. They gold diggers.
No.
No.
But they
They're
make their own
toxic.
money.
They're evil.
No. Don't nobody say
All
that.
women are evil.
Kim gets
All women are toxic. I don't give a fuck what y'all think. All women are evil and toxic and they use niggas. I don't give a fuck. Fuck y'all if y'all mad. Fuck y'all if y'all mad. That's the truth. All women are toxic even when they use niggas for money. I don't give a fuck what y'all think. That's the goddamn truth. That's from experience. Well, fuck y'all if y'all mad. Whatever. That's the truth. I don't give a fuck. If she don't get it today, she'll get it tomorrow. All women are toxic and they gonna use you. I don't give a fuck. Now tell me I'm lying.
But every relationship, I'm gonna say this much. Every relationship is a use relationship.
Men get in a relationship for sex. Men get in a relationship for sex. Women get in a relationship for security. Tell me I'm lying. If I'm lying, goddammit, I'll never come on the show again.
This nigga fried.
That's the truth. don't like the truth on the internet. I don't give a fuck if y'all think y'all like it or not. I don't give a goddamn. Because you know why? Don't none of y'all fuck me or pay my bills. So I don't give a fuck what y'all think.
Fuck them. Amen.
I don't give a damn. Don't nobody do shit for me but me. So I don't give a fuck what y'all think. What y'all like. I could care less. I could care less. It's the truth. And that's the problem with us in the black community. Y'all don't like the truth. That's exactly the problem.
I know, they don't like the truth.
They don't like the truth.
They don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear
Y'all
it.
like the truth. Y'all see my
Y'all
shoes?
don't want to hear what y'all problem
You
is.
see these? Y'all see these?
Right.
$15
Y'all
at
don't want to
Walmart.
hear what the problem is.
$15 at Walmart.
Walmart shoes.
Mr. Miyagi shoes. That nigga clowned me at the comedy show. I don't give a fuck. Mr. Miyagi shoes. $15. You goddamn right.
You did piss me off when you walked out with them motherfuckers.
I don't give a fuck.
I'm like,
they
what
comfortable
the
as fuck.
nigga?
They ugly but comfortable. I don't give a
No,
fuck.
them bitches is comfy though.
They
I got
comfy.
a
Mr.
pair. I got a
Miyagi
pair.
shoes.
You goddamn right. I got flat feet anyway, so they fit me.
Oh, it's comfy.
I don't care.
Oh, man.
I live my life for me. You get one life in this world. You get one, and then after that, that's it. My granddad always told me, you get one life and that's it. Then you gone. You don't get to come back. Once you in that casket, you gone.
YOLO, baby.
So I don't care what people say about me or what they think. I don't care. I know I'm weird. I don't care. I'm comfortable being myself. I don't try to be somebody else I'm not.
Right. So
I don't
if
try
you
to be
ain't
somebody
comfortable in your own skin.
That's your problem.
motherfucking fault.
That's
your problem.
insecurity.
It's your problem. It's just
That's insecurity.
That's what it is.
That's
Yeah.
insecurity.
That's exactly
And a lot of
what it
people
is.
is not comfortable. Women, a quarter.
Tell
I mean, a
them.
quarter of Americans is not
Tell 'em.
comfortable in their own skin. That's
Tell
why
'em.
bitches be using
God damn it.
filters. That's why niggas is Facebook, social media warriors, where they talk all that big shit until a motherfucker knock at your motherfucking door.
Tell them, Dave. God
I'll
damn
pull
it.
up on a nigga.
Tell 'em.
Once a nigga start talking crazy on Facebook, I'll just stop.
That's okay,
If you
'cause
say something the
When
wrong
you see
thing,
them niggas in
I'ma
person,
fuck
they
them
don't
up.
say a goddamn word.
So I just let a nigga.
You goddamn
I'll
right.
get once I see a nigga start
Niggas-
talking
But
crazy.
at the same token too, that's this pussy generation where
Tell 'em.
you can't even give a kid a piece of chicken with a bone in it. Oh, he might choke. It's a leg. How the fuck he gonna choke on the leg bone?
If he do choke, goddamn it, he need to learn. You goddamn right. That you goddamn
learn the
soft.
hard way.
It's too
You
soft.
goddamn
That's what it is.
Too soft.
You might choke on the chicken for
I'm
a
gonna
minute.
say-
Choking on
I'm
chicken
gonna
bone
say
with
this
your
much.
soft
He
ass.
I'm gonna say this much.
He
When
really
I was
might.
about- I'm gonna say this much. When I was 4, my moms and them would give me fish with bones in it. But guess
Oh,
what?
no.
They wouldn't take the bones out. They give your ass some bread and some water. If the bone gets stuck, you eat some
the
bread
bread and
you
drink
push
some
it down
water.
with
Goddamn
So,
right.
Put the water down.
Tell him.
And them bones full of all types
Yeah.
of nutrients and shit. They good.
Damn
for you,
right.
baby.
I used to be scared of those bones, man.
I know your dad gave you that
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
I know he did.
I used to be scared.
I know he gave you
My
that
dad-
shit.
Well, right about
Yeah.
now, you gonna fuck them bitches up.
Oh
when you
yeah,
walk-
oh, yeah,
Hell
yeah.
I'm bougie. I'm bougie. I ain't eating no bones. I'm picking
Shit.
them bones out. Fuck all that.
Shit, my
I'm about to
granddad,
shoot him
he
up.
ate everything.
I'm about to
Turtle,
shoot him up.
every goddamn thing.
Bones out. Oh,
We ate everything. From the rooter to the tutor, my granddad used to say. Eat the
But
whole
then,
thing.
now that we talking about fish, which we look at this, we look at our whole situation in America. We look at this whole situation in America where you tell your kids, if you go to school and you work hard, you're going to make it. But at the end of the day, this small little fable that everybody remembers, if you teach a man how to fish, he eat for life.
Facts.
If you give a man a fish, he gonna look for you to give him another one the next day.
Exactly.
For
One of
real.
the best sayings ever. You know what I'm saying? It's one of the best philosophies.
And a lot of people assume that, oh, welfare gonna do this, the stimulus is gonna do that. Get up out of that shit. Guess what?
Man.
If that stimulus check is late,
You know how many people quit working just for unemployment?
That's sad.
right.
Fucking
I-
nuts.
You still gotta work.
Yeah, because our government.
What do you mean? Like, you still gotta work, man.
When
This
they,
is
when
why
they
I
decide to
need
pull that
money.
plug on your
You-
ass,
as
what you
soon as
gonna
they
do?
pull it out, what are you gonna do then?
But this is the strategy.
You
Remember,
guys are living off of the fucking unemployment? What the fuck?
That's just nuts.
right. But like I was saying,
That's nuts.
It's
When-
nuts.
I ain't gonna lie, goddamn, I lived off unemployment. I live good. So I
James
goddamn it. Listen, I done
James
bought 2
don't count.
cars.
Because James will literally do anything
You
for
got
gotta do to get by.
Listen,
so
I got 4 kids. I worked and I got unemployment. I took unemployment, paid all my bills, paid my child support.
But did you quit your job and not want to work no more?
Hell no. Because you can't quit and get unemployment anyway. You have to get fired.
This is the only country on the globe that figure out how to enable motherfuckers to work. If we give you some shit, you won't go to work.
You're right. Well, but this is the thing. When we first got that additional 600 and they cut it off, you know why they cut it off? To see how many people went back to work. Then a month later, we're going to give you additional 300. Because they knew by cutting it off the first 600, everybody would go back to work. And then you only had so many people to get that extra $300. It was smart. I watched it.
But on the same token, it was part of their chess play, where we're going to give you an extra 300 here, an extra 600 here. We want to keep you home, because guess what? We about to eliminate these jobs anyway. And mind you, all our manufacturing is overseas.
Damn. You know what's crazy? Now you got me on the point about the.
And you know why it's overseas? Why is it overseas?
They do want to eliminate these jobs so they can bring in all these fucking robots and these machines
and replace them.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's literally in their plan. That
shit's
shit's fucked up. Now I'm glad you brought that up. I want to make that point.
Right.
They want niggas to get out of work,
And this
not
is
be
the only
working,
place-
so they can ease them fucking machines or robots
Yes.
in.
And this is the only place that
And
enables
replace our
motherfuckers not to work.
Yeah.
This is the only country that
I ain't
I
gonna
know.
lie.
This is the only country that I know that I call a motherfucker enemy, but yet and still
We're
they
the
send
laziest
motherfuckers.
country, man.
Yeah.
They're send motherfuckers.
We're
They're
the
send,
most overweight country.
We obese as fuck.
We're
out this
obese.
What you
Yeah.
trying to say?
bitch.
We're
Nigga,
lazy as
you
fuck.
need to stop
What you
eating.
mean? We're lazy as fuck.
We is.
Like, what do you mean?
We are, but you know what?
We spoiled as fuck. though.
Yes.
They
That's
say
what
we're
it is. We
obese,
spoiled.
but the black people in this
Americans
country,
spoiled.
we're
no, we ain't
obese.
spoiled.
Wait a minute.
Americans, nigga,
No.
we get stimulus checks right now.
White-
Nigga, we
Black
spoiled.
Americans,
We have a welfare system.
It's
We are
spoiled.
spoiled.
Wait a
nigga.
minute.
Spoiled.
black Americans are not spoiled.
No, not black Americans. I'm talking about Americans in general.
Because we're
No,
always.
we not spoiled. I'm
we're-
saying Americans
I'm
in
talking
general.
about
is spoiled.
Americans in general.
Not
No,
black
no,
Americans.
this is
No,
White
no,
Americans.
no,
No,
I'm
that's
talking
not
about Americans, just all of us.
That
all
stimulus
around.
check
Because
is
even now, if I go home, it's late at night, and I'm driving home, and I see the police, I'm like, oh shit, I might
But
not
that's
make it
different.
home.
That's discrimination and racism, nigga. I'm talking
That's a
about
whole nother.
as far as
it's
the
a whole
freedoms
nother
we got
category.
and the
Ain't
loans.
no freedom if
Nigga,
you
we
black.
can get PPP loans, nigga. We can do
That's a
shit,
whole nother
James.
category,
I'm
I might
saying.
not make it tomorrow to get the PP loan. Because if I
I
get
know.
pulled
I
over,
feel you on that.
if
You're
I
right.
get
Yeah,
pulled
you're
over
right.
today,
You're right.
the
You're
motherfucker
right.
that
Yeah.
pulled me over might not like me. He can kill me and get away with
That's
it.
true. I'll give you that. But I'm saying as far as the freedoms we do have access to,
We don't have
can get
freedom. Black people don't have freedom.
Americans are spoiled.
Americans
as far
don't
as
have
shit
freedom.
we got
No,
access
we're
to.
not.
Yes, we
spoiled,
do.
man.
nigga.
Why the black Americans are not? We built this
No,
goddamn
we're
country and get no
all-
We
respect.
all spoiled.
We're
Americans
not
in
spoiled.
general
Yes, we
spoiled,
are.
nigga.
No, we're
Compared to
not.
all the other
We have
countries.
no black people are not spoiled in this country.
Nigga,
I'm gonna say this much about
No,
What do you mean?
we're not spoiled.
What you mean?
we
Yeah.
Americans, so we get the same benefits.
Go to Africa, go to Jamaica, we're spoiled. Here, we're not spoiled.
No, you talk about discrimination and shit.
You
like,
goddamn
I'm talking
right,
about, no,
we're spoiled.
I'm talking about the freedoms we have access
We don't have
to.
no freedom.
Yes, hun.
Yeah,
nigga.
we
We can
need-
go to the fucking grocery store
Because some
anytime
shit
we
happen.
want.
There's some shit happen, we're fucked. We get pulled over and nigga can kill,
Yeah,
blow our
you know how
goddamn
many
head
times I
off.
got pulled
We ain't got
over?
no
But
freedom.
it was the same.
We ain't got no
We still-
freedom.
I'm
we're
talking about
spoiled,
compared
man.
to third world
Just-
countries.
just
and
no,
places
compared
that
to
act-
everything
you know what I'm
else.
Nope. And if I take my chance in a third world country, before I take my chances here, you get pulled over in a third world country. God damn it. And
Can't
a
let
third-
go of that pulled
and-
over
In
shit,
a
huh?
third world country,
Make
most
a
of them
fuck
look
the
like
cops,
us.
cop society.
They
You right
brown.
about that, nigga. You
They
right about the
brown.
cops. I'm talking about that the shit we have access to as far as these business loans, these grants.
They got that shit too in other
Scholarships.
countries.
They do, but not as easy as we have.
Bullshit.
We
Abraham.
get over on this bitch if we want to.
Listen.
Why do you think niggas is
That's
going
why
to
they
jail
come
for
over
scams
here.
and frauds?
Why
A
do
nigga?
you think
foreigner
Because
they
they
come
get
over
over
here
and do too
tomorrow.
much.
Tomorrow.
We
A
fucking
foreigner
spoiled.
can come
This
over
is
here
a
tomorrow,
little too much.
get a
Because
business
he's
loan with no a foreigner can come over here tomorrow and don't
Nigga,
even
we
have
can
to-
do that too.
No,
we
we
just
can't.
don't know. We ain't been taught that shit. I
You-
swear we can. Yes,
not
we
like
can.
you can in America.
No, not with
Yeah,
foreign
no,
people.
no,
You're
no.
right. Foreign people
No.
do have it different. I'm talking about All
No
the
tax.
loans that Americans can get for American citizens,
It's
black
a
people
loan.
got the same qualifications to get that
They
shit.
got grants.
You
out
should
there for
have
black
it. We
people.
earned it.
I know.
No,
I'm
no,
saying,
they
that's
have
my
grants
point.
for black people.
You trying to say we ain't
They
spoiled,
got
nigga?
grants
It
for
should
black
be
people.
grants. We
No,
feel
they-
every
I know
goddamn
you right.
thing.
There is
Nigga,
grants.
that's
You
my
just
point.
gotta know
We
how to
all
write them.
spoiled. We spoiled,
No,
but we
you
just
gotta
don't
know how to
We're
admit
not
write them.
spoiled.
You
We are.
gotta know how to
All
write
Americans
them
is
grants.
spoiled, nigga.
No, we're
All
not.
You gotta
Americans
know
is
how to
spoiled.
write the grants.
No, we're not.
You gotta know how to write that shit.
We
You gotta know how
black
to write
people in this
everything.
country
You gotta
should
know
not
how
have
to
to
do
pay for
everything.
medical. Black people in this country
No,
should
wait,
not have to pay for education.
No American should have to pay for education or
No,
medical.
no, black.
No, besides
If it wasn't for the black slaves, this country would be nothing but land.
But whoa.
This
Look,
country would be
rewind
nothing
this
but
back.
land.
Hold on, rewind this
Wait,
back.
Ain't no rewinding nothing.
Wait a
Without
second.
black
Wait
people,
a
this
second.
country would be nothing but grass.
Wait a second.
This country wouldn't be nothing without black people.
Wait a second.
And
The
Native
Indi-
Americans.
The Indians
It would be
here were
nothing.
here before us.
But they weren't slaves. They
No,
were
they
here.
were-
They were here, and
They
they took
did.
the land from them.
But black
white
people
people
built
took the
this.
white
But
people.
Indians-
White people took
Indians-
it.
is black people, so I see what
The
you're saying.
Indians didn't build nothing. We did.
Indians
No,
is black
They
people.
didn't build a goddamn thing.
They not Africans.
They
but
sent them
black
niggas
people.
to Washington and out west.
The
They-
Indians,
we built
the
this country.
Indians didn't build
They
anything
didn't
because
build a
they were already
goddamn thing.
here.
Exactly. They were enslaved.
And then they didn't need.
They got put on
that we
reservations.
need.
They got put on reservations.
And we got our ass
And-
beat in
Do
business
you know
country.
how bad those reservations are right now?
Better than being beaten as a
No,
slave.
no, it's
I'll
not.
take a reservation. Fuck
Those
my ass with
those
as a slave.
reservations are messed up,
I'll
man.
take a
Them niggas is
reservation.
fucked up.
I'll take a
Those
reservation.
I'll take a reservation.
I'll take a
You right,
reservation.
I'll take a reservation.
You know
over
what
being
I'm
a slave.
saying?
Reservation
Fuck
over
that.
being a
Shit.
slave.
Fuck all
Harriet
that.
Tubman and the Great.
We're slaves.
Wait a
Oh my
minute.
God.
Wait a
Look at
minute.
this.
But he
Harriet
racist.
Tubman.
Right up there.
Yeah, he
Harriet
racist.
Tubman right
It's
now
right up
still
there.
got well
They
from
about-
her
They're
back.
there today.
1AB.
We're
Hold
not
on.
in a reservation.
Harriet
That,
Tubman-
I feel you on that. We
Harriet
got in
Tubman-
reservations
Not
right
right
now.
now.
We
I
got
take
all
the
that
reservation.
shit stuck there.
Indians
They
Indians
stuck
ain't
out.
getting beat up by the
They are in
police.
the
They ain't getting
reservation
killed.
right now.
And I tell you what,
They getting reparations though. On that reservation, them niggas is getting reparations.
Yeah, I
though.
Well, how
understand
can
that,
you
but,
not-
but they're not getting what they need.
But how can you not
Because
give
they can't
these
come
niggas
up on
reverence?
that
Exactly.
shit.
But wait a minute.
It's their land.
Right? How can you not give it to them because it's their shit?
Harriet Tubman in the grave right now with whelp still on her back. Right goddamn now.
But you know
The
what?
Indians on the reservations.
I'm gonna
They
say-
get their ass beat like we did.
That's the truth.
That's the truth.
But they got red to the
Nigga, they got slaughtered. Nigga, what are you have you heard of the
They got slaughtered. But the rest of them niggas
James,
on
have you heard of the
reservations.
Trail of Tears? Go Google the Trail of Tears.
Them niggas
man.
on the reservation.
I feel you, but nigga, it's not
Them-
him. You doing
And them
it.
niggas in Africa ain't come over here and did shit. They ain't trying to help us nothing. Them niggas still in Africa.
Well, do you know the true story about the
Fuck a
Africans?
true story. The real Africans ain't never came and tried to save us either. Them niggas stayed their ass over in goddamn Africa. They ain't never tried to come over here
But
and
you
get
know
us.
what? Them the ones that sold us, nigga. Why the fuck would they come save us? when they
Exactly.
sold
They're not gonna come save us, man. What you mean?
us? We was their prisoners and shit, nigga. So they don't give a
All right.
fuck.
This-
What do you mean?
and this goes all the
They
way
went
back.
for the white man.
Right. This is the thing. This goes all the way
What
back
made him
to
over their country?
right.
You
And
know
this
the
goes
story?
all the way back
You know
to
the
the
story?
Israelites
You know the story.
Man,
and the 12 tribes of Israel.
They've been
Right.
set in slavery in Bible times. You know that.
Right. This goes all the way back to the
They
12
didn't
tribes
have
of
slavery
Israel.
forever.
Where we the 12 tribes, but we don't stick together.
Forever.
That's why.
Forever.
You know why we don't sit together?
No,
Because
we-
we're
Because
black.
Europe, wait a minute. Because of the Europeans. When they came and invaded Africa. Wait a minute. But Africa was already divided because we had tribes. But we all stayed in our own territory.
no.
When Europe invaded Africa.
No, we didn't, Bucky. I'm gonna call you Bucky.
Europe, you tell me
Drunk as fuck.
Europe invaded
Nigga,
Africa.
No.
Yes, they
That's-
did.
That's history lesson real quick.
Europe invaded Africa.
Listen. Africans was the first people to travel all around the world.
But Europe invaded
And we,
Africa.
no, we didn't invade, but we took some shit over, nigga. So even
Africa
before,
was really
even
like
before the
main-
Moors,
the
Africans
main-
been over in
everything.
everywhere.
Everything.
Why is that? Why is that though?
What do you mean? Why is that?
Why
Nigga,
is
these the
Africa-
first people on this
What you
planet.
mean?
The black people.
Yeah,
Yes.
Exactly.
So of course, if you're the first people on this planet, you're gonna be the first one to explore it. But what we didn't do is conquer and
Why is
colonize places.
Why is that?
Because we ain't fucking. It ain't in our
Black
nature.
people
Like the
are
Europeans,
always on
exactly.
shit. That's why.
But you got. All right, now let's
That's
make
why
it
black
deeper
people are
because we gotta
on
give them.
shit.
we gotta give them their credit because it's a mindset thing. You gotta think about where they came from. Them Europeans came from black people, right? So the first
Everybody came from black
I'm
people.
saying the first couple white people that came out this bitch weren't welcome. They got sent off and they had to go out in the mountains because the sun was killing them, nigga.
The Caucasian,
So the climate.
That's why it's always some light skin and black skin, like dark skin.
No, it's some deep shit, yeah.
It's some
and it started with us, with the dark skins.
The dark skins.
We started seeing, exactly.
I had to deal with that stuff
It
when I
started
went
with
to
the dark
college,
skins. I
man.
ain't even gonna front.
I had a whole gang around me, dark skin, light skin. What the?
But back to my point though.
But
The dark skins started
dark
separating,
skin and light skin.
sending the white people off or
Light
lighter
skin.
skins off, right? And then you in the mountains and you gotta fight for your life. You in the cold and you coming back. You're gonna be fucking savage and want to take over this territory that you feel like is kind of rightfully yours because you only got sent to the mountains because you look different. But it wasn't about looking different. It was probably they were scared of the mutation. They was like, why these niggas look different from us? Fuck that. They probably thought it was a disease or something. So that's where what they got sent. Literally got sent to the Caucasus Mountains.
But you guys know Africa is the most diverse.
It is. Mm-hmm. Most
Like,
diverse.
Why is that? Why is
like-
Africa
like-
diverse?
Nigga, we already answered. We was the first people.
You got light, you got dark, you got everything, you got all different kind of Africans. You got a white motherfucker, it's
Why
African.
though?
That's why
And he
everything.
was
That's
white
why
as day. Yeah, with blue eyes. You know what I'm saying?
That's why we got
You know what I'm saying?
the strongest genes on the planet. So whenever they want to test,
Exactly.
whenever they want to test prescriptions, whenever they want to test
Vaccines,
vaccines,
nigga.
they
They
go
go to
over
Africa.
That's why they trying to
They
make
go to
it seem like it was
Africa.
gonna fuck
They go
us
to
up more
Africa.
so they can
Black,
test it more.
Black is the strongest gene. So if you have 10% Irish, 10% German, 25% black, you're
That's the
identified
hair on the
automatically
as
as a black man.
It's a black man. That's
Right,
exactly
because
No
their
matter
hair
what.
gonna curl up and their nose gonna spread. So
Exactly.
9 times out of 10, it's black.
Exactly.
Yeah. Basically.
Yeah, I know. I got a summer kid at the house. You know, she's some of this and some of that.
All my
But-
kids are some of this
But
and
she's
some of that.
black. She's
All my
identified
kids are
as
some of
black.
this and some of that.
Right, but
But
all
they all
the same,
identified as black. You know
They
what
all
I'm saying?
identify as
You
black.
know,
Right, but
you know,
all the
my
same
kids are
time-
mixed. But they all identify as
It's
black.
black.
right.
You know what I'm
And the
saying?
same token,
You know what I'm saying?
which is more fucked up, is that you identify my kids as mixed, and then you say, oh, they're black. But on the same token, her mama's an American, her daddy's an American, but you can't call her American. You call her mama white, you call her daddy black, and she's mixed. This is where America falls apart. Wait a minute. Why the fuck that? I don't know a country called white.
Right.
I can't look up
There's
nowhere
no
on the
such
globe.
Right.
I can't
There's
look
no,
nowhere on the
there's
globe.
no such thing.
Right, I can't look on the country.
There's no
I
such
can't
thing.
find a
It's
country
not-
called white, and I look. I'm gonna say, where did white people come from? Cause they white, they supposed to come from a country called white, but it ain't no country on the globe called white. Just like black,
There's no
just
such
like
thing.
black.
There's no such thing.
Ain't no country called black.
There's no
but
such
yet
thing.
still, you
We're
call
all
people
mixed,
black.
man. We're all mixed with something.
Every race came
We're
from
all
a black
mixed with
man.
something, man.
That's why
The black only black
And we
people.
ain't been African.
Only
we ain't been
black
African
people.
I ain't been African. I don't know nothing about no Africa.
But that's the thing.
You know what I'm saying?
What we
See,
fuck
you know
up
what I'm
with as black people, we think when we say black, we talking about African. That shit not.
Nope.
Black people mean black people was all over the fucking world.
Exactly.
So it's not
You got
just
black
Africa.
Japanese. You
All
got black
the first
everywhere.
black Japanese people was black. The first
The samurais.
samurais was black.
Samurais.
You had to have
Samurais.
black blood in you to be a fucking samurai
Yes.
initially. So that shit is all over the world. The fucking
That's
Easter-
how you know the
Easter
black
Island,
person,
all
That's
that
Asia.
first
You
person.
know
all
what
that
I'm saying?
shit
It's
black.
right up there.
Yep.
From Africa to Asia. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
So ain't nobody trying
Yeah.
to.
Everything migrated from Africa. Do you understand what I'm saying? It all migrated
For
from
real.
Africa. Everything.
They was up
So
in,
so it don't matter if you like, black,
You still
whatever
African.
it is. You're still African at the end of the day.
That's true.
You know what
check
I'm
this
saying?
out though.
At the
I
end
don't
of the
care
day,
how
you
white
still-
you is, you could be
you still
fluorescent,
mixing.
nigga. You got.
There was I'm gonna tell you, there was the Olympics like 4 years ago. There was a swimmer. He was white as fuck.
Mike
like what?
Phelps.
No, not Mike Phelps. It was another one.
He was a beast.
No, it was the one that he won. Like he was right under Michael
He was
Phelps.
I know you talking about his
Yeah,
comp.
yeah. He won like he was right underneath them. He won all the medals
Mhm.
right. He was second place
Yep.
every single time. He looked white as day. Okay.
What the fuck is his name?
He was from Africa.
Yeah, I think he was South Africa.
He was from
Right.
South Africa. He looked white, blue eyes.
South
white.
Africans are they look
No.
white though.
I mean,
No,
they are.
that's what I'm
They
saying.
white. He's
They're
still
not
an
white.
African.
They're African.
They're African.
Yeah.
Right.
But
But he
But-
looked white.
Yeah.
They have a
He
white
looked- he
descent.
looked
That's
like-
why you can't say
see,
black people just
you
African.
can't
the
say
point.
that.
Yeah.
That's the
Right.
whole point.
Yep.
Because he's from Africa.
Morocco people ain't
You know what I'm
fucking
saying?
black.
But he's white as day. With blue eyes. You know what I'm saying? He's white as day with blue eyes.
Yep.
From South Africa.
He an African.
He's an African.
Right.
And he's beating all these.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
He was right there, right under Michael Phelps. Right underneath him. Like the whole
Right.
time. The whole time.
Right. The thing is that
You can't,
The African
you can't
gene
stereotype. You can't stereotype
Right.
any of these countries. You can't stereotype anything
right.
because we're all mixed with something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And the thing
We're
is-
all mixed with something at some point. I'm
Right.
mixed with a lot. You know what I'm saying? You're probably mixed with a lot. You light skinned, that's like me. You mixed with a lot.
A bunch of shit in me.
James, I know you mixed with
I ain't
something.
mixed with. I'm black.
James is a whole nigga.
I'm black.
That's
it.
what
Wait a
he,
minute, wait a
that's what he
minute, wait a
wanted to
minute.
try to claim. But then at the end of the day, you mixed with something.
Black and black is what I'm.
You know, you mixed with something. You
I'm
mixed
sorry
with
to
something.
tell you, but it's nothing strictly nigga here. Trust me, you got white
You
girls
got,
that's
you,
just
you
as
got,
cool-
you got something back in the day.
You got white girls just as
Yeah,
I'm
something
black.
back in
you
there.
got white girls that's ghetto as Kool-Aid, just like you got sisters. You got sisters that's bougie as white girls.
But that's been taught. That's not
What?
their DNA. That's a difference.
That's not true.
It is. That's been
I'm
taught.
like a white
That's
girl
not
at
in their
heart.
DNA. White girls that act black, that's not in their DNA. They've been taught that.
No.
Wait a minute.
I'm a black
You
girl.
said
white
white
son.
girls
You said I'm
that
a
have
black,
that act like black
No,
girls.
he said
That's
black
because that's
girl.
been taught.
No, I said,
You
I
said
said,
a black girl.
I know
That's
white girls
white.
is just as ghetto as Kool-Aid as
Because
white
it's been
girls.
taught
Right.
in America. And then there's black girls that act white.
That's
That's
me.
been taught.
That's not
But
talk.
the thing is, what's
Tell
acting
your
white,
race.
nigga? What's acting white?
Well, that race being
So,
taught is
so,
the same
so,
thing.
so,
Acting white.
So say
Acting
for
white not
instance,
no real thing, but James.
I was
Neither is
I
acting
was
black.
raised all around white people, James.
But you're not
No,
acting
you
white.
weren't.
though.
Yes,
That's-
I
You went to
was.
school with white people. You weren't raised with. It's a difference. Going to school
I
and
have
being
the
raised.
both. I have both.
I know your mom and dad. You weren't raised by white. You went to school with white.
Right.
Yeah.
It's
That's
the
a difference.
But it's
No,
the
no.
environment.
It's
But
different.
my whole environment was white
Your
people.
environment was black,
No.
but you went to school with white. You went to church
So-
with nothing but black folks.
Yeah.
You grew up in the same church with nothing but black folks.
Yeah, but
You at home with nothing but black folks.
Yeah.
Just because you went to school with black folks, you didn't weren't raised with white folks. You went to school with white folks.
the majority
That's
of my
not being
time was with
raised.
white people. White people.
It's not being raised with white folks. It's a difference. Being raised with
In
white
the
folks.
don't know.
household, I see what he's saying. You wasn't in
Being
a
raised
household.
with white folks is mean that's all you were around.
Yeah.
Household with them, they was teaching you your
Exactly.
morals, your
90%
values.
of the time,
that's
you
my
was around
daddy.
black folks.
And my
You
daddy
got
and
that
my
shit from
mama
some
and
niggas.
my daddy.
Right,
and
exactly.
My
That's
mama
what he
taught
talking
me
about.
that.
Yeah.
And they taught me the difference between what I had to
Yep.
do.
All
what
your
I-
morals and
You was
your
only in
values.
school 8 hours a day.
You was around
The
white
other
people.
Like
16
my
hours
dad
you
always
around
told me I
black
had to
people.
be better than everybody else.
'Cause you
At the end of the day,
Yep.
because I'm black.
He's black, that's why.
It didn't matter. It didn't matter.
So
where
you
I
weren't
was
raised
at.
around white folks.
I was though.
You were, but you were brought up as a black person. If you were taught to be better than somebody,
I had to be.
you didn't have to be.
My dad taught me I had to be. I
Because
was
he's
black.
getting you prepared for the real world.
Yeah.
Not
my dad-
for just going to school.
Yeah.
Because he knew going into the real world, as a black person, you're going to be judged twice as hard as anybody else.
Yeah.
That's
Basically.
why.
Basically.
Yeah, that's why. But you weren't raised with white folks. You went to school with them. You were raised with black folks. You went to church with black folks.
Yeah, I know that.
But you went to school with white folks.
Yeah, I know that.
But you were raised as black folks. But you
Yeah, I know.
also adapted to where, okay, well, if I'm with this set of people,
I
have
had
to
to
be
act
careful.
this
I
way.
can't
I
be
can't
too-
do this.
I
I
can't
can't
be-
do this.
I can't be
I
too
can't-
much
I
of a
can't-
nigga
I
over
gotta
here.
do this and this and this.
I
and
can't
this.
be
You
too
gotta be
much of a
mindful. You
nigga
just
over
can't
here.
move freely.
No,
Right.
no, no.
I can be a
When
nigga over
when
here.
I'm with my crew right here,
I can be a nigga here, but I can't be too much of a nigga over here.
No.
So you gotta know when
it's too much.
you gotta know when to turn your nigga on and nigga off. That's what that is.
That's what that is. That's cool.
That's on the next episode. When to turn
No,
the
when to
nigga
turn
on
your
and
nigga
nigga
on and
off.
off.
Oh no.
That's on the next episode.
Yeah, we gotta.
That's if I last on the internet. I'm
Yeah,
probably
we about to go.
I ain't
Yeah,
gonna last long on the internet.
I'm about to go home.
We about to be done, y'all. My phone probably about to die over there.
My phone's dead. I'm done.
And I'm drunk as fuck.
I see it. I gotta get up for work.
I know I had a
Alright.
You got my keys.
I see you guys.
I'm gonna hit you up about the
Yeah, food.
about the care, the
Yeah.
food. And,
Food.
I'm gonna message.
Alright, we out. Y'all have a good night.
All right, have a good one. Yeah, it's getting late, so I'm gonna upload this on YouTube. We gonna have a YouTube channel. Get ready here soon, and I'll share the link. It'll be edited and all that shit. So we'll combine the videos.
Yeah, we're gonna have to. Yeah.
I
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
think it was about 3 hours total.
Because I know I got 58 minutes there.
All right, y'all. Good night.